Hey, we're doing the intro. Shut up. All right, we are in the post game. We got a couple of people from both teams here to have a quick little discussion on what they thought happened tonight. So, why waste any time? Let's go ahead and pop into that
Hold
chat.
up. Before we switch over,
Oh,
there's records broken tonight.
oh, is that so? Like the loss on domination
Yes.
for Band of Misfits.
No. But we have Cynical, our analytic guy. He is going to let us know exactly what was broken tonight.
Sounds great. All right.
Let's get it.
You just took a long pause. All right, we'll go ahead and swap over into that chat. Why waste a moment of time? League Voice 1, boom. All right, so right now we've got Diggs and Hades in here with us, as well as Cynical, our analytics man. I guess we'll start with Cynical. What record was broken tonight?
Diggs broke 2. He broke the most kills in the hard point, which was 44. Previous record was 41. And he also broke the overall kills in the series, where we dropped 118 over format, which is 11 more than the previous record.
Who held the previous record?
That would have been Q's.
Ex-Band of Misfits player.
Yep.
Awesome.
You actually broke it in this series, during.
Oh, you cut out.
Q's broke the record versus R7 in week 2, and now Diggs has broke it again in the same series.
Wow. Band of Misfits just maintaining these records on R7. So Diggs, how does it feel to be a new record breaker?
It feels pretty good. Played a good game. Props to R7. They played really well. The Dom was a very close game for them, but in the hard point at the end was I was shaking at the end because we were coming back, but it was a very good series.
Yeah, that score was probably way closer than you wanted it to be in that domination game.
Yeah, with so not to put any shade, but with Rad, I think we probably would have beat them because he's our he plays really fast and he sets the tempo. But with his power going out, that's just really unfortunate. But they played well.
Yeah. So how are you feeling in Hardpoint, the last one, where the final score was probably some 20-point difference?
When you were 100 points down.
Yeah.
I should say.
So when we were 100 points down, at some point in the match when we were down 100, I just told the team to relax, stay calm, and start rotating early because I knew that's the one thing that we were not doing well was rotating early. So I told them to start rotating and rotating early, and me and C-Pills both just started slaying out for the team.
Yeah. So I guess I have to ask you this one question that's been digging into my mind. No pun intended, Diggs. So you were down. I think it was 0-3 in Search and Destroy. It was either 0-3 or 1-3.
It was 0-3.
0-3. And the round after you guys get teabagged by ZD Wolf, you guys slay.
It was body shots.
Yeah,
body shots, that's what it was, yes.
Nah, he shot my body when I was trying to plant the bomb. That kind of digged at me a little bit, so I just had to do the same thing back, slay out, get kills for the team, and just play. I just tried to play my best to help the team win.
Well, it for sure worked. I mean, you guys ended up getting the reverse sweep and Search and Destroy. Ended up taking the entire series. Plans going forward. What do you want to accomplish?
In scrims, we don't play search that well. We don't have set setups to on defense side. So I think we need to work on the S&D part, but everything else we're really good at, and maybe the rotations on hardpoint. Everything else is pretty much good.
So 3-1. You ended up losing one of your better players due to a power outage. What was running through your mind when he just wasn't responding, just totally ghosting you?
Nothing negative because I know like I've only known Rad for a couple weeks now, but I know he's not that type of person to just like ghost on a team. So I knew something serious had to happen, like the power going out. So that's what I actually told my team. I was like, his power probably went out. So.
So you are brand new to the K7 League, is that correct?
Yes.
What a amazing debut. I mean, I can't wait to see your player card. Your KD is going to be phenomenal. It might not be the 4.19 that the newer Western Outlaws player got, but it's certainly going to be up there.
Yeah.
How you feel about this league so far? Where do you think you place in the skill rating?
Honestly, it's hard to tell because I haven't played every team in the league. But from what I've played, I'd probably say like upper, but like still in the middle because like I know I'm not the best. I know that for sure. I won't never be the best at. Well, I don't want to say that, but I'm trying to be the best. But I know I'm not. So I'm working every day to try and improve my game and my team's game. So.
I just got one question for you.
Yep.
When I think I was by myself, was playing pubs and asked you to actually.
C-Pills was in it too.
Oh, see,
pretty sure.
When I asked you, do you want to try out for my team and all that, what were you thinking in your head when that happened? Like, did you think, oh, we were for real, we had a true league and all that? Since you came from a pub match itself.
Honestly, I thought you guys were bullshitting me at some point, and then you guys sent me all the Discord stuff and told me to get on the next day, and I did, and I showed up, and it was just took off from there.
All right, so Diggs, I guess 2 last questions for you. The first one is, who would you call your team's MVP for tonight?
I'd probably say C-Pills. He played amazing tonight. He was slaying out. He was playing Hill. And also, from the one hard point, Rad played insane. He went like 28 and 15 and had like almost 3 minutes on the Hill. So those two would probably be mine.
All right, awesome. Well, Diggs, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll go ahead and have a quick little interview with Hades. Hades, player for R7. Good to have you here. How are you?
To be honest, I'm pretty disappointed in my team, but I think for what we did pretty good. The first two, the hardpoint game, both of them were pretty close. That Dom game, I feel, really went in our favor. That was good. So it good and bad. It's all a matter of how I choose to feel. So
it's a perspective thing. What's something you learned that your team learned from tonight's loss?
Something that really made me mad was on that S&D. We had a 3-0 lead, and then we had a perfect thing going for who was running what routes, and then we started having 4 people rushing, defending A, and that was like, we have set route for a reason. I don't know what happened there. My team just like lost their mindset, and that cost us the game because we kept doing it. One round, we'd attack, we'd mess up, we'd defend, do the same thing we did just our last defending round, cost us again, and it was a huge letdown when I actually yelled at them in game because I said we have set routes for a reason. So, yeah.
So what I did
definitely,
go ahead.
Definitely paying attention to our set routes, and on that Dom game, I think we could grow more from paying attention to team killing. That actually goes for all games, because I know on that last hard point I kept seeing team kill after team kill after team kill, and I'm like, guys, you're literally costing yourself the objective. So definitely paying attention and being aware of who's who.
Yeah, I called out in stream a number of times. You guys are just team kill after team kill after team kill, and I said if you guys end up losing this game of domination or hardpoint, I can't remember which one, if not both.
It was hard point
It was
primarily.
it was just so disappointing because I thought that you guys probably had this reverse sweep against Band of Misfits, or at least taking it to a game 5.
Oh yeah, I thought for sure. I know as soon as I saw the team kills start coming in right after and one after another, I was like, okay, this is gonna cost us the game. And lo and behold, we lost 18 points, I believe, is what the difference was. And that probably wouldn't have happened if we had the 2 people that got team killed on objectives constantly. So it was we definitely have to work on that, which I'm gonna cover in practice. But I feel we could work on that greatly and just have more knowledge of who's who.
I just want to say, Hades, during that last match, or it may have been Dom. No, it was the last match because Hero was in there. At one point when Hero had 16 kills, Space even pointed out that there was almost the exact amount of team kills on R7 side as Hero had in kills in general.
Yeah.
I think that's truly what bit y'all in the ass on this game because
Yeah, for sure.
it was a close one. Of course, me being a
was.
Band of Misfits captain, my ass was puckered up so damn tight wasn't even funny.
Yeah.
But again, while y'all are playing, I guarantee it was even worse than what mine was.
Oh, especially with me sitting there watching those hardpoint games. I for sure that last one, I thought we would be not a problem. We were going to get to game 5. I was going to be able to redeem myself on cert. And then we just started throwing it away, team killing people. And I was like, all right. And then it came down to those last 18 points. It was P1, P2. We just needed to get better hold of it. And we didn't do that.
So I gotta ask about this. ZD Wolf teabagging. As we announced.
Body shots.
Body shots. Shut up. It doesn't
Teabagging.
matter. Either way, misconduct against the rules of K7.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I didn't see it happen. I didn't even know it happened until you said it. And I'm definitely going to. We're definitely going to talk to him about it because that huge disrespect thing. And you're nothing without respect. So that was a slap in the face to me, just because he's on my team. Like having him as my teammate, knowing he's disrespecting people like that. Honestly, if it were me and I was the owner of R7, I'd drop him immediately. Because if you can't do anything if you don't have respect. If respect for yourself, knowing that is against the rules and it's a disrespect thing, it's just like going up and teabagging somebody. It's not a nice thing to do. Don't do it. It's a disappointment knowing that someone on my team would go and disrespect somebody that was winning. They swept us in that game.
Well, you did
it was
have the
3-0
lead.
and then they flipped it around.
Yeah.
But at that point, I believe it was when they started to come back. I think that was right at 3-3, because it was when he was planting. So I believe it was at 3-3, and at that point, if he was going to do it, I'm not saying anybody should ever, but if he was going to do it, it should have been when we were 5-0.
Yeah.
Not when it's a close game like that.
You were 3-0 when it happened because it was on the final round that you guys had won. And I think that was just the last little bit of fire up the ass of Band of Misfits to say, all right, it's time to come back and do this. So not only did it, kind of just paint y'all in a bad image, because 2 more times you guys would have been DQ'd for the match. So it would have been 3-0 in the favor of Band of Misfits.
Well, on that part, if Wolf did it by himself, he would have been a I cannot talk.
Good job.
disqualified.
He would have been DQ'd from the series. But if it was more than one person, the team could have been DQ'd. But since it was only Wolf, it would have been a personal disqualification.
Yeah.
So not only was it risky, but it also kind of potentially could have been what made you all lose. I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
we don't know.
I believe it was because we had perfect lead on them. We had control over what we were doing, and I know when I get teabagged or something, it just sets me in okay, I gotta destroy these kids. Like that's my mindset once I get teabagged or body shot. So it just amps me up. I don't know if any other people are like that. They probably are, considering what happened, but it can definitely be a game changer because it puts you in that mindset.
Well, as of right now, you are not the team in dead last.
True.
What's your come up at this point? What's going to be the thing that makes R7, a more respected team? I mean, you guys showed a great competition tonight, but you were fighting someone tied in 6th place.
Yeah. I honestly, I've got great. I've got English just went out the window. I've got confidence in this team now that we've got the team that we've got now. I know in scrimmages, the scrims we've done, it's been against I think they're top 2 in the league. So, and up against WO, we had a 12-point game, which cost us the loss for the series in the scrim. So if we can just work on communication and stuff, I know something in that scrim specifically was how we were. We had 3 people responding to the same call out, which we fixed that tremendously. But then it became an issue of people running the same route as other people, which is going to cause problems when you're bumping each other. You're going to slow each other down, therefore allowing the other team to get there. So going forward, I believe if we work on communication just in general and knowing our routes, we're definitely going to be a competitor going forward. But we got to work on communication and stuff. Hopefully we can build that respect back that we lost from Wolf body shooting. Honestly, I don't know if
I don't mean to interrupt you. This is a little bit of just me kind of being annoyed at people. It seems like ZD Wolf is in the chat claiming that he didn't do it. I do have the clip available right now, and I would like to show that momentarily. I just don't consider that, if you do something, just own up to it is my opinion. But I would like to get this put on stream of him doing the body shots here on Diggs. There's the shot, jumps in the air, and begins shooting once more. So I just wanted to make sure that was thrown out there. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but that was a very, very clear moment of, yes, you did body shot. I don't believe, that's just own up to it, my man. So yeah. I'm sorry, please keep going. I just had to do that for a moment.
I was going to say, I'm not sure who was the victim of being body shot. I just wanted to apologize for Wolf.
Oh, geez.
And on behalf of R7, because that's a huge slap in the face, not just to him, but for the whole team, because that's respect being lost for our team because he is a member of our. So we're definitely gonna talk to him and talk to everybody on our team about that disrespect factor because that can really amp up people. And I know if it were me being body shot, I'd definitely probably end up doing it back. Diggs, props to you for not taking it to that level, stooping to what he did. But yeah.
He is saying that it was unintentional.
Unintentional, it does not matter. By the rule book, if there's a blatant body shot that happens, it has to be a warning issued and all that. It don't matter if it's intentional, non-intentional. It does not matter. If it's against the rules and a ref sees it, especially on a round-ending kill cam, which is blankly obvious, it's gonna get a issue a warning, no matter the circumstances behind it.
I
But
mean,
I will say, Hades, on that and Misfit sides, of course, we still hold y'all to the exact same point where y'all were, because it's just like anything else. If you're, no offense, Wolf, but you're still going to potentially have a bad apple in a batch of apples. Not saying you're a bad apple, Wolf, but things happen. We get it. Non-intentional, intentional, it does not matter. It still happened, but our R7's image is still the exact same.
I appreciate y'all keeping that because honestly, I don't want any disrespect coming to or from R7 or any other team for that matter. Because we wouldn't be anything without respect and respect for others. And if it gets to the point where everyone disrespects each other, no one's going to want to play each other. No one's going to want to play with each other. Therefore, we wouldn't have a league. We're all doing this for fun right now. This is something for us to do, especially in the time we're in right now, where everyone's locked in their house. Dude, I know for me, this has been a huge factor keeping me entertained.
I wish I was
going
locked in
back
my house.
even going back and like watching, I went back and watched our game against A7, I believe, before this open window, just so I could be entertained on something to watch.
well, it is what it is. You know, we just want to hold you accountable. That's part of the reason we have that kind of a rule. We're trying to stay professional around here. It could have been an accident, maybe drop the controller or whatever. I mean, some of his shots seemed a little bit prolonged, but, you know, it could be just trying to make sure you finish the job. I've had a number of kills where I've just not finished it out because I thought of the right amount in. So, could be either way. That's why we have a 3-strike system rather than just, all right, you did it once, get the
One
fuck
and you're
out of
done.
here. So,
I know myself, there's times where I'll stop shooting thinking I killed him. I didn't kill them. I die. Or there's times where I'm holding down the trigger, I kill them, and I don't realize it. So I'm just continuously holding down the trigger, which ends up me shooting their body. So that 3-strike system definitely, it makes sense because there's a lot of times where people would be removed, qualified, because of accidental, not realizing they killed them earlier. So,
well, anybody who has any questions or discrepancies about it, I did show it again on this post game. So if you'd like to go back and look, you're more than welcome to. Make your own decision on what you think happened. But Hades, Cynical is here to give another announcement. What are you here for, Cynical?
Just letting you know that ER have now qualified for playoffs. With the win, well, with BOM winning. Like they can't pull out of playoffs now.
what do you mean?
So it is impossible now for Relentless 7 to make playoffs. Is that what you're saying?
No, ER have now qualified for playoffs because BOM won tonight.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice.
Wait, so
ER
R7
is
could
now...
still.
R7 are still in it, but they need to not drop another series, and BSI nor A7 can win another series.
Okay.
So it'll be a fight,
So-
but it is possible.
So basically, to summarize it, ER and of course Western Outlaws are officially locked in. They're guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. BSA and A7 is still technically in the chase, but if either one of those win a full series and maybe a game or two, that the bottom 3 will be locked out and they will be locked in essentially. Correct?
And so,
He's dead.
He has died. He has moved on. Well, nonetheless, Hades, thank you for your time here. Diggs, thank you for your time here. I think we'll go ahead and start wrapping stuff up. As I said, thank you. You guys performed great for us tonight. I don't think anybody else wanted a better performance. It was wonderful.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Sparky, I'm going to slide on up to broadcast studio, and we will give our final words to everybody. As I said, anybody who has a question about anything, the videos are always there. You can always check it out yourself, give a personal interpretation. Whether it is, whether it isn't, doesn't matter. We've moved on. I still have respect for R7. I still have respect for Band of Misfits. They're good friends of ours. Sparky's talked a number of times shit talking BSA, and that's just kind of what makes. That's just kind of what he does, and I think.
Well, on that, the reason why I crap talk BSA so much is because it's your. I mean, with me and you, how close we are. I mean, there's going to be some friendship rivalry there a little bit, but at the end of the day, I have a good team. Space has a good team. All the teams in this league is good. When Season 2 starts up, it's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of good games. Like tonight, that last hard point, everybody can probably say, that last hard point was a nail biter.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think everybody enjoyed seeing tonight's games. I think we're ready to see more coming up next week. Let's just take a quick glimpse into who will be facing off next week, because I don't even personally remember who it is right now.
I'm looking at that right now.
I know BSA is on a bye week.
Let's see. Week 12, we got Western Outlaws and R7. We got Band of Misfits and A7. And we got ER versus Pirates.
Interesting group of lineups. Can't wait to see it.
We got Band of Misfits. If A7 wins, well, that means A7 potentially locks in their playoff spot. If ER is already locked in, Western Outlaws are already locked in. Pirates is going to be on the chase to go to playoffs. R7 is going to be on the chase. And the Misfits, of course, is going to be on the chase. Next week is going to be a very good matchup games. I'm really looking forward to the ER and Pirates. That's going to be a very good fight right there.
All right, last couple things before we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank our partners within the league. That would be Rogue Energy and Fade Grips. My personal favorite amongst them would be Rogue Energy. They've got delicious flavors, an amazing energy kick. I have this thing showing right now. Grape, buying a tub of it, $30, pretty cheap. That's $1 a drink. That's, you can't get that kind of price on any other energy drink anywhere. But you can get it for even cheaper by using code K7esports right there at checkout. Press apply, and you will get 10% off of your order. It's worth it. It's worth giving a try. They also have these amazing starter kits you can buy. You get a lovely shaker and a sample of each one of the flavors. I have the retro shaker. I think it's beautiful. It matches my wallpaper. It matches my keyboard setup. It's all great. I love it all. So check it out. Code K7esports. Sparky, do you have anything else you want to say?
I'm good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We will see you next week during Week 12. Bye-bye!